Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Raven, and today we're going to be playing some Guild Wars 2. So, in the last episode, we started the game, we made a character here, and then we played through the tutorial. And today we are going to be playing and exploring the world of Astoria, which is there, and let's just do it, I guess. Let me just adjust the volume a little bit. Uh, the music volume needs to go down a little bit since I can't hear myself. And okay, so let's go.
Pardon me. I'd
Uh,
like to talk to you.
so we have some things that we need to take a look at first before we start playing. So we were already knowing our first skill, which is our auto attack. In any of the class that you played, the first skill is always your auto attack that does not have a cooldown. Uh, and then the second skill will have some sort of a cooldown, like here it says that it has a cooldown of 10 seconds and a cast time of 2.5 seconds. It says rapid fire multiple arrows at your foe, so it does a damage of 130, which you might scoff at if you just take a look at it like that, but if you see our health, it's only 476, so that's a lot of damage that you could potentially do. And it also applies vulnerability. So this game has this system of conditions that you can apply on your enemies, which are basically like debuffs, and you can apply wounds on yourself, which give you, or like which basically give you stats that help you become stronger. So like you could have might, which gives you more power, which makes you hit harder, or swiftness, which basically makes your movement speed a little bit more for a bit of time. And okay, and this is our heal skill. Our heal skill might look scary at first, but it just basically says that any of the boons that we might have on ourselves, when we heal ourselves, it is also copied to our pet. And on the right side of our screen, we see this icon. This is basically the level up rewards that you have. So we went from 1 to 2 in the last episode, so it kind of tells us what we get when we go from level 1 to 2. So we have some primary attributes which are increased, like power, precision, toughness, and vitality. And we have some things that are unlocked for us. So hero panel, so this is basically our hero panel screen, where we see a lot of different things which we will explore a little bit later on. Stat increases, which I showed you just here, and weapon skill to unlock, which we just discussed a little bit earlier. So yeah, so here it shows you the upcoming level rewards. So at level 5 we might get a new profession skill, which will be our the ranger's profession skill. So our profession skill is basically our pet, so we might get a lot of different things, and as we go we get new things. So one thing that I absolutely love about Guild Wars 2 is the fact that you don't have to go and talk to the NPCs and then do something. You just walk to a designated area which is there for a quest, and your quest, they pop up on your right side of the screen. So here it says, help Delilah keep the farmers safe, kill termites, uproot termite larvae, and feed prickly fruit to hungry moas. So we basically can do a lot of things. So let's interact with this. This will get this larva out of the ground, and we can kill that. And we will just go and kill these. you might notice that I have some numbers which are floating at the side of the screen, which any person who already plays this game might not have. This is basically an add-on which I have for the game, which is called combat scrolling text, which basically is a good add-on, and it shows you what kind of a damage you're doing, how you're doing it, which of your attacks were critical attacks, and it is basically a very good way of seeing from what you're taking some damage. Like here, termite lava like inflicted 16 damage on me. So yes, we can see and learn a lot with this. So this is potentially a very good tool for people who are new to the game. And we're killing some more larvae here. Our bar is almost fully done. We killed some more larvae. And the good part about this is we don't have to do just one thing. Like if I could choose, I don't really have to kill these larvae to complete this quest. I could basically feed these moas by kicking this tree.
For celebration. Seize the moment.
We did that quest and we got a lot of experience, which made us
5 minutes later.
level 3. Now let's see what we get on level 3. So we can access our inventory now, which is basically this, and we have and then we can also now access the player versus player, which is a whole separate game mode, that is the PvP game mode of this game. And we also get a leather bag as a reward, so that is good. We will accept that, and we will equip this here. This gives us 4 more inventory slots that we can use, and it's basically a good quality of life. So we are done here.
I'd like to talk to you.
She says she would like to talk to us, so let's talk.
Welcome to Astoria. As you journey forth into the unknown, know that you are not alone. Seek guidance from those who make their homes here, and help them in their time of need. The path ahead is yours to choose.
So this gives us a good idea about which way we should progress, because as you may have noticed, unlike most games, Guild Wars 2 does not give you like a mission objective where it says at every step.
Outward, you'll encounter amazing Asuran waypoints that, for a small fee, allow you to rapidly traverse the land.
Yes, so Guild Wars 2 does not have a linear progression, as in it doesn't have an objective like which says that once you complete this, now you have to do this, and now you have to do that, and now you have to do this. So that is something that I like about the game. So how you can choose to progress is, when you're new to the game, you see these heart marks, which are basically different quests around the area. So
It's time to get these lamps lit.
so yes, so you can basically progress that way. And okay, so now we are almost here to this area. Look how beautiful this game is. I mean, this game was released in 2012, and it's amazing how much this game holds out. I mean, yes, it might be a little, it's not as realistic as some of the games out there, but if you compare this game to any other MMORPG, this would be one of the best looking MMORPGs out there, in my opinion at least. So yes, we are here at the new place. We unlocked our waypoint here, so anytime we want to come back here, we can just click this and we can choose to teleport to Wardenhurst waypoint for a cost of 5 copper, which is pretty good, I guess. So it makes like it makes it so once you've already discovered this place, you can just come here by taking the waypoint. So we have to help Warden Gayamai support the Wardens of Wardenhurst. Let's come here. and grasp these hands. And we have these thralls that we can kill.
So tired.
That is good. One thing that I am choosing to do here is not basically use any of the mounts that I've already unlocked, since I want this to be a very organic experience. So I am choosing not to use any of my faster movement things. Like mounts are supposed to help you traverse the land a lot faster, and I'm choosing not to do that, so that we can have an experience which is very organic, and how a new player to the game would experience the game like.
More! Come here!
Revive territory markers. We didn't see any markers on the way, did we? Okay, so what you saw just now here was basically an event. So what happens in this game is, as you're walking like anywhere on this map, like random events like pop up, and taking part in these events gives you a lot of experience. That is essentially a very good way for one to level up in this game. And it also makes like your exploring the maps very interesting. Okay, rebuild fortifications. We didn't see anything. There's one marker. Let me just do that one, so that we're not only killing these with a territory marker.
Our deeds are reflected in the dream.
And okay, let's look for another one here.
I only get
Nice.
better and better.
So that is level 4 now. We are finally level 4, and you see that apart from these level 4 rewards which we have, we can now use weapon skill 3, which we'll just take a look at. We also have banking and points of interest. Okay, now apart from these, I have these hearts. So remember the two quests which I've done, the one here and the one with the larvae. We get some amount of copper from them and karma. Karma is one of the other currencies in the game that you can choose to spend for a lot of things. So like for example, I did this quest with Warden GMI here. So if I choose to talk to him now this vendor is unlocked, so we can choose to take these Warden Light emblems, which are basically accessories that give us bonus stats, and this is a weapon that we can choose to take. But since we can't use a mace, and I don't really care about vitality, since we won't really die anytime soon, let's not worry about these. Okay, so here now it says that close by there is a place where we can learn how to dodge. I think that would be a very good way to talk to you about how dodging works in this game. I have already spoken briefly in the last video about this, but let's talk a little more. Wait, just let me take a look at where it is. Okay, it's right in front. So we walk this way. Okay, by the time we're wait, we're close to another quest, so let's just grab that first and then be on our way to the dodging area. So before that, let's take a look at this. Hunter shot. Fire an arrow that grants you stealth when it hits an enemy. Your pet gains swiftness. So now you see the ranger, as far as I understand, there's a lot of skills which also boost up your pet in a way, and it also gives you stealth. So let's try that. I'll shoot this guy with 3 and see, we are invisible right now for 3 seconds, and now we're back. So let's do this quest. We have to kill hiding spiders, gather red cap mushrooms. Let's grab that. Let's grab that. And see, we became kind of small because we were talking to this guy. When we became small, we were able to interact with this, and we can basically do this. Okay, so another thing that you may have noticed is you don't have to stand still to cast your skills. So a lot of these skills, like most of the skills in the game, you don't have to sit at a place. You don't have to stand still and then you know, actually shoot. That is what makes this game so fluid, and it makes this really fun. So now, okay, and one more thing I forgot to mention was the fact that not all skills are like that. Healing seed. Okay, I think that is his skill. Oh, my friend there is using another skill there, which is basically different from this one. It's the racial skill. That is okay. Let's dodge back. Fire some arrows in this. I mean, the animations of these guys' attacks are so nice that it always is like, it's a pleasure to always like keep fighting and moving around, and makes it so fluid, and that is what makes this game a lot of fun. So Elaine here, let's see. Oh, we have some red caps for her that we can give her back, and let's see. So we have preserved red cap, which gives us 3 vitality, 2 vitality, 2 healing power, 2 precision. This might be good, but let's not do. Let's actually take this since I have a lot of karma. I think it shouldn't matter, and this would be a little bit of an upgrade for us also. Okay. Okay, so let's move forward. You see, when you're walking, you can see these like cross swords. That basically means that an event of a higher tier, like basically level 80 events are going on, or a world boss is there. So that is one of the things that you can do, which makes this game which makes it so even though you are level 80, you can come back to these zones, and you can basically, I mean, do these missions here. So that is, it makes this world like really come alive. I'm looking for the place where we can learn how to dodge. Okay, so here we are. So this is basically the dodging area. So now you see here it says dodge to avoid danger by pressing the V key or by double tapping a movement key. While dodging, you temporarily invulnerable. The yellow endurance bar above your health drains each dodge, but it will recover over time. So yeah, okay, so this is there. So this basically says that you can dodge 2 times in a like one after the other before it will go on a cooldown. You can choose to spread these apart, or you can just use them at the same time. It depends on you. But see, if I try to walk through this will just give me a knockdown effect. So what we do this, and this is a mechanic that is used a lot of going further into this game, because a lot of the mobs and ads and all the creatures and the enemies, they do a lot of damage, and a good way of avoiding that damage is by dodging. So you saw that, I got this evade frame that basically let me pass this without actually taking any damage. So we take the chest here and we get some mighty studded boost. Alright, so this gives us 2 power and a bonus to defense. So let's equip that. Alright. Okay, one more thing that I would like to show you is this world, this game has a very great feature that I could not do without. I mean, I go to any other game and I would be looking for a feature that is there in those games also, but I would never find it. And that feature is basically, you see all these resources that I have. Like, this is a needle, which is a trophy which I can sell for some materials, and this is also a trophy. But you see, this is a tiny fang which I can store and I can craft something out of this. So I don't want to be carrying these around. So what happens is, you can choose to deposit all materials. So this is a material, and this is a material, and this is a material. So when I press this, these automatically vanish from my inventory and are stored in a place which I will show you later on into the game. Alright, so let's head down and see. Okay, we are here. Help Warden Brilliance clear undead creatures from the area. Defeat Risen, burn their corpses, and stomp on corrupted grub holes. Okay, so let's do that. We step on this guy. Let's close this. Alright. Kill the Moa. Does killing Moa give us progression? No, I don't think so. Corrupted grub hole. I'm trying to dodge back. Alright. Oh, and this is another one of the features of the game that I will talk. It's basically a jumping puzzle, as you can see. But we cannot access this jumping puzzle because depending on an event, this jumping puzzle opens or closes. So if the event happens and the people are able to successfully finish that event, this thing would open. But since when the last time this event occurred and nobody was here, this thing basically withered, and now we cannot access the jumping puzzle which is there. Let's kill that risen thrall. Alright, let's kill that guy. Alright. I really like the animations of this game also. I know by this point you guys must be like, this guy is such a fanboy of this game. And I am. I mean, I cannot say anything about that. I actually am a big fanboy. I've been playing this game for a long time, and I just don't get bored of this game, and that is so wonderful. I mean, it's just that a game that you can actually play. And to give you a sense of how big this game is, you've been seeing that like how since the time we started, we've covered a really long way, and that was only basically from here, which is the starting point. We went on this road and we just took a right turn and we came to Morgan Spiral. But to give you how big this map actually is basically the whole of the Caledon Forest. You can see here it says an area which is for level 1 to 15, and if I scroll out even further, it shows you how absolutely ginormous this whole world is that you can go to each of these places. And if you scroll further down, this is a place from the expansion of Path of Fire, and on the left side we have all these places where it says 80, that is basically for the expansion of Heart of Thorns. And you have a lot of different maps for the living world, which are basically seasons which occur between expansions that basically are extra stories that you can choose to play. So yeah, I mean, if you see this, so you can imagine how big of this game this actually is. We are like, one nice thing of this is basically what you can do is if you type in
My talent grow.
okay, we got a new achievement which is longbow master. So I've killed 100 things with a longbow, which is really good. It gives me 5 achievement points. And with that we have completed the quest here. And yes, I was going to talk about something. Oh yeah, see, we have since we are level 5 now, we actually have the hunter's mechanic, which is basically more control over our pet here, juvenile jungle stalker. I mean, yeah, he's been stalking us and he doesn't he keeps following us and he does not like stop. He's just always stalking us. So yes, I mean, the name is pretty apt for him. Yeah, I know. Alright, so this here with this icon is a hero challenge. So oftentimes you would do something like here. We just need to take this item. These orchid blossoms have a soft, pleasant fragrance that seeps into your bones and washes your worries away. So we take a blossom and you see we get this item called Morgan's Orchid. So if we consume this, we get a hero point. Now hero point is basically something like, if we go here into our, we still cannot access this because we are not yet level 11, but this gives us points that we can spend into our traits so that we can further improvise and change how we want to play a particular class. So if I say that I want to play ranger, there is no one way to play a ranger. There are a lot of different ways that you can change and move around and actually change your gear also. Like if you see my gear, I am in this I have +2 precision. So I could choose to have a gear which gives me power, precision and ferocity, which would give me lots of damage, but I would be very susceptible to taking damage, and then like if I take a lot of damage I would die. But if I choose to take some vitality runes which should increase my health, I would not die so often. So there's no one way of playing this game. And with the traits that you can get, you can further customize the way that you play. So like certain skills would do a special effect that would give you bonus damage, or it would give you some buff, or it would do something that would further enrich and make your class more in depth. Like you could really go in depth into how you play your class and really, I mean, play one class in a lot of different ways. So I think this is a good place to stop for today. I know we did not go very far, since I still want to tell you a lot more about the different things of this game and how like what happens here, like what are the things that I like, what are the features that I like about this game which actually blow me away. And like you see right now we have this escort mission, which is an event that randomly pops out, so we can choose to do this and get some experience out of it. But let's stop here, and thank you for watching. I hope that you like this video. I hope this is a little better than the last video. I hope I did not stutter as much and not make it a nuisance for you guys to watch. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.